So I have the Eagles at 5.
Okay.
And it's not beating the Cowboys 34-6, but it is. Like you're kicking the out of a really bad team.
Yeah.
They've won 5 straight. And Jalen Hurts has 16 total touchdowns and just 2 turnovers his last 5 games. When he couldn't walk 2 steps without turning the ball over.
Right.
But more importantly, it's Saquon Barkley, the dimension he adds to this offense. It's A.J. Brown back and healthy. Over 84 receiving yards in 4 of his last 5 games since he's been back, 5+ catches. Again, when he's on the field and when he's healthy, he is top 3 at his position. He is one of the best receivers in the game. And to me, they have the most talented roster. We still need to see that defense break through.
You think they have the most talented roster?
Yes, because of what they have on the back end. Kenyon Mitchell's coming into his own. Cooper DeJean is finally finding his way onto the field.
Right.
It took a while for him to learn. The pass rush isn't where I want it to be, but because of their offensive line, because of how they could hit you every which way with that offense, but the defense is what puts them over the top on the Lions. This Lions team is special, though, so they're higher up. But this Eagles team, it's very talented. The Bears have one of the most talented rosters in the NFL.
Yeah, they do.
And look at them. They're bottom 3 worst
their
team.
coach is awful.
I don't put talent with quality of team.
Yeah.
But this Eagles team, they have a lot of talent, and they're a quality team.
Yeah, but their coach is awful. He's not as bad as a Bears coach. But
It'll shine through in a bad spot.
Sirianni's a loser.
Yeah.
And I think in the end that'll cost him. At 5 for me, because I had the Eagles at 6. 5 for me, I'm going to go to Steelers. And I will continue to apologize to the Steelers fans. I had this all wrong. I did. Russell Wilson, I mean, this guy, I thought he was washed. Incorrect. He is the perfect fit for these damn Steelers. They run the ball. They play defense. And then you don't let Russ cook. You give him a couple ingredients and you say whip something up. We don't want you to cook. We want you to whip something up. And that's what he does. You know, it's not a 5-star meal. Just get in there and whip something up. And he's doing that. You don't need him to be the savior. That's where I thought they were getting into trouble when they went from Justin Fields to Russell Wilson. I was like, oh, here we go. They're going to have Russ cooking, right? That's not what they're doing. They're sticking to the script. Great defense, run the ball. Russ, just don't crash the car. Steelers are the real deal. They're in my top 5.
He's doing more than not crash a car.
I know.
He's running reds when you need him to. But he's also stopping at the crosswalk and letting an old lady pass the street.
He's driving a wonderful car.
He is.
He's doing a great job.
There is, like, part of it.
You're right.
You know me. I love Formula One racing.
Yeah, of course.
There's two parts to the job.
He ain't Verstappen, though.
No, he's not Max Verstappen.
Nah, he ain't him.
There's one Max.
He ain't Lewis Hamilton.
There's one Mahomes.
He ain't even Lewis Hamilton.
No.
But he's a decent driver, though.
There are 2 things in Formula One. Don't crash the car because it costs millions of dollars.
Facts.
And get points.
Yep. Yeah. That's what he's doing.
Exactly.
That's what he's doing.
They're not asking him to win the race every time.
Yeah.
But they're putting him in a position where he's starting top 3 on the grid.
Yes.
And, hey, you're going to mess around. You're going to finish first, or you're going to finish top 5, and that's where we want to be.
What driver is he? Give me a driver from F1. I'll filibuster for you because I will say this. As much as I just
Fernando Alonso. I don't need you to filibuster.
Russ, you are Fernando Alonso.
Wait. Fernando Alonso, multiple-time world champion, one of the best drivers of all time.
Russ has a Super Bowl.
He's not one of the best quarterbacks, but yes.
Now, Ravens at Steelers.
I know. So Steelers are my 4.
If you're the real deal, Steelers, you win this game.
That's going to be an interesting game. We'll talk about that another time. The Steelers defense took the most efficient offense in the NFL and the Commanders. And outside of their touchdown drives, right before the half and after the half, they finished with 100, if my math is right, 17 total yards.
Wow.
Net yards on all their drives, aside from their drive right before half, which went 94 yards, and their drive out of half, which went 77 yards.
That's a crazy stat.
Jayden Daniels, season low completion percentage.
Yep.
And with Russell Wilson, he's 3rd in the NFL in air yards per attempt. He's 2nd in average depth of target. And his touchdown to interception, you go percentage-wise, 16% interception to touchdown. Purdy's at 58%. Jordan Love's at 66%. Jalen Hurts is at 42%. Taking care of the ball.
Yep.
And when you need him to make a big play, he does to George Pickens. He's getting the most out of him.
Yeah.
There is that calm he brings to it. And you know how it is. You drive with some of your boys, you drive with others. They're the ones you drive with, like they're doing all types of crazy, but you trust them and you're sitting back cooling.
Right.
Then you got your boys that are even driving conservative, and you're like, bro, what are you doing here?
Right.
They have you anxious.
Right.
He doesn't.
Yeah. No, that's a great analogy because I've definitely been riding in a car with my friends and being like, why are we in the fast lane when you are going the speed limit?
That
and
is
people
literally,
are just, that's the worst. Just get over, get out of the way. My 4 team, I'm going Bills. I'm higher on them than you are. I get what you're saying about them. The issue I have with what you're doing to Buffalo is I don't think you're giving enough credit to that franchise, that team, having a run game. I've been screaming this for years. You don't give Josh Allen any help. You give him receivers, but you don't give him a run game. Now they've done the opposite. He doesn't have the receivers. He has a run game. And guess what's happening? They're winning games. Wow. What a concept. I don't think this team's going to Super Bowl. I do believe the Bills go on a deep playoff run because what do you do in the playoffs when it's cold outside and the defenses are better and scoring's tough to come by? Oh, I know. Run the damn ball. Bills 4.
Ravens 3.
I respect it.
And they just beat the Bengals by 1 point. The game of the year.
Yep.
If you're listening to the broadcast, you want to think so. But if you're watching, you would know so.
Yeah.
Lamar could win his 3rd MVP. It's this matchup with the Steelers, but it's what this offense does, and it's Lamar Jackson coming off an MVP season. He's like just blowing away Lamar that won the MVP last year.
Crazy.
So this defense is middling. At times, it is a liability. But this offense just keeps them in every game, and they can hurt you in so many spots. Zay Flowers was contained, and they put up 35 points.
That's crazy.
Their best receiver was contained. Deontay Johnson was getting Gatorade for his teammates, and they put up 35 points. Yeah. So like it's just the layers and the levers they have. I have Ravens at 3. I have the Chiefs at 2.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
You're saying Chiefs at 2.
No, I have Ravens at 3 as well. And look, this Steelers game's interesting because I think – as good as the Steelers' defense is, they're going to have to pick their poison a bit.
Yeah.
Do we put all the resources into stopping Derrick Henry and daring Lamar to beat us from the pocket? Okay, he can do that. Or do we figure out Lamar's game plan best we can, and maybe we're susceptible to Derrick Henry, and it's a low-scoring game, and we try to win a fist fight there? I want to see the game plan that the Steelers have, but the Ravens are 3 for me for all the reasons you said. Lamar Jackson's having fun with it at this point. He's toying with the league.
Yeah, that's the amount of times he has you leaving like, what did I just see?
Yeah.
In the best way possible.
Yeah.
There is the what did I just see from Jacoby Brissett.
Right.
And there's the what did I just see from Lamar Jackson.
Like you're in awe.
Yeah.
Several times a game watching
time.
Lamar. Yeah,
and
for sure.
It's just the layer he adds. I have the Chiefs at 2. They're undefeated, barely got by the Broncos. Bo Nix actually looked good against that defense, which is like nuts.
Hey.
But no.
Look at you.
No.
Look at him.
His A-dot is still sub 7.
No,
he
you
doesn't
gave him
throw
a compliment.
downfield.
Don't do this. You gave him a compliment. Let that breathe.
Actually looked good. That's like when you see someone, it's like, oh, you actually look good today.
Wow, you actually look good today.
It's like wow,
wait,
you look good. And they're like, I'm wearing nothing.
What do I
like,
look
I'm not
like
having
every
makeup
day?
on. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's like I brushed my hair.
Backhanded compliment.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. You got me. Chiefs team is special. Lions I have at 1. They're just more special in my eyes. What's your
I'm going Lions here.
At 2.
Yeah, I get it. We do this every week where I'm like, I can't. How am I supposed to not have the Chiefs at 1? I know what you're saying. You're right every week. But it's like, bro, they haven't lost. They're the 2-time champs. They may 3-peat. Like, they don't get style. They haven't got style points since Tyreek Hill's been gone. They haven't got style points in years. But they keep
Taylor
winning
Swift doesn't have style?
Well, good point. And they keep winning trophies. So I'm going Lions, too. I love the Lions. I picked against them with the Texans. I was almost right, but almost doesn't count, does it? But I still think the Lions have the best roster in the league. I know you think the Eagles. I think it's between those two. But I'm going Lions here. There's no way I can't have the Chiefs 1, bro. There's no way. I can't do it. They haven't lost a game. And they're barely winning these games. And they just find a way to get it done. It's unbelievable.
As I rip on Bo Nix for his sub 7 A-dot, Patrick Mahomes has one of the lowest average depths of target in the league.
It's crazy
but he
to
takes
think
what the
about.
defense gives him.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I mean, listen, Brady did it forever.
Yeah.
Brady has weapons. He put up video game numbers. Brady doesn't have weapons. They got to do it with defense, and then Brady's clutch and makes it happen when you need it.
You know why I'm laughing?
Why?
Because it's when you need Mahomes to throw 12, 25 yards. It looks great.
Yep.
When you need Bo Nix to throw 11-plus yards.
Here we go.
It is watching a train wreck.
Why do you hate him?
It's every time. He stinks.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Oh, my God.
Right now, he stinks.
We need a Broncos. Brenda, I know I'm demanding a lot from you this show. Can you book a Broncos beat writer just so we can get to the bottom of this?
I'm down.
I want someone that covers this guy every day to come on here and say what I know they're going to say, Bo Nix is really a capable quarterback. What are you talking about, bro? You're hating. Because he doesn't listen when I say it.
No, listen, look at me. Look at me. I'll book the guest. I'll do it.
Brendo, did you see that? He just hit me with the look at me. I didn't cop that now.
No, because our producer, Brendan, along with our director, Jay, are awesome people. They work a lot.
They're awesome.
You want this done? I'll help you do this.
All right.
And I promise you, I will be 100% solid on the Broncos beat reporter I bring on.
I believe
I'm always
that.
about quality.
You're a professional.
I am down to get educated. I'm down to be proven wrong. I am down to be proven wrong.
You need a Bo Nix college course.
One thing I won't be proven wrong on is Jersey's the best. Lions are 1. They beat the Texans 26-3, and this is more impressive to me than a blowout win over Seattle, a win where you should not get it against the Vikings, and a blowout over Tennessee. When they're winning ugly, the Packers, the Vikings win. Or against Texas, when your quarterback throws 5 effing interceptions and you win. When you're down 23-3 at half and you win. That is championship team stuff.
It is.